Of the fucking Earth. The entire population of the Earth's taken an experimental thing through fear of death and fear in coercion, and you can't travel and all this bullshit. This is clearly a violation of like international law, bro.
Bro, not even that. It is a complete takeover. Like it wasn't like they're doing this purely world government.
Exactly. That's what they. That's exactly. It's to create a
reason why they would want to start training everybody and showing everybody it's okay. The entire world is doing this.
Yeah.
Good, bad, different. You're not the only one going through this. Wherever you live, everybody is, because we're trying to control everybody.
Oh yeah, but I mean,
the complete takeover of the upper hierarchy.
Oh yeah, but just on the aspect of giving everybody the shot, like there's no way that anybody could. There's no way you could make a decision like we don't know the long-term effects of this. We're going to give it to the whole planet. Like if you just turn it into those two ideas, it's clearly a fucking enemy attack, dude.
Yeah.
Like there's no way in fuck that they give it to all the leaders of every country if they don't know what the fuck it's going to do. There's no fucking way, dude. If you're a Secret Service, you're trained, and I'm sure there's military and all these other, I don't even know anything about it, but I'm sure there's a bunch of people that are experts in assessing threats, and they're like, there should be some one person that comes out and says, we shouldn't give this new experimental drug to all of our world leaders, just to be safe. You know? Doesn't that make sense? Somebody should come out and be like, man, we don't know if this is going to kill people in 3 or 4 years based on whatever, because we just don't know, and we're going to give it to the whole planet, and all of our leaders and all the people in our critical infrastructure, all our healthcare workers, all our fucking military. Like, this is clearly a fucking attack, bro.
Yeah. Dude, I need to get this hat.
What is it?
It's a trucker hat, and it's a hummingbird on it, and it says, birds aren't real.
What? Oh, you mean like all the birds are drones?
Conspiracy theory, yeah, that birds are all surveillance drones.
I've heard that, but I mean, I know I've shot birds and ate them, so they're not all surveillance drones.
No, I know, I don't believe that, but I don't want that hat.
Yeah, but I mean, like when you
a bird's not real, bro.
Yeah, but when you peel back all the layers of like trauma that they put us through to get us to accept this, and you just look at it factually, they developed a drug in less than a year and determined we're going to give it to the entire population of the earth, and until we do, we're not going to let you out of house arrest. Like, this is clearly an enemy attack, bro. I don't know, man.
It's crazy.
Yeah, but I mean, I think the mandating it is just what's going to finally push people over the edge, dude.
Yeah. It's going to happen.
I just don't know what's going to happen, but, I mean, whatever does end up happening, I hope, is triggered by this. So either everybody just goes along with it and just marches into the fucking gas chamber, or, I mean, there's a bunch of people that will happily march into the gas chamber to show, just as long as they can get a selfie of it and get that shot out before they fucking kick the bucket for their fucking social credit score and their fucking, white guilt, then they'll do it. And then there's a whole bunch of other people that'll happily pull the fucking lever,
Yeah.
Tons of them.
Oh, yeah.
Like, they're everywhere. They're people that we know. They're probably, there's people that we know that like, are in this psychosis of, like, you don't want to take this experimental injection from a government that the whole last year has been going out of control, and why would you trust it? I mean, if they would, seriously, yeah, if they're like, everything you see around you is being destroyed, all the icons and ideas of America and the statues and, the good ones, the bad ones, all of them. Like, first it was like,
bro, like this right here. Like this, I'm just on fucking Facebook thumbing through shit, and it's like, the White House is waging a more aggressive war against unvaccinated Americans than they are against the terrorists who just killed 13 U.S. troops in Kabul.
Yeah, I know. I saw that today, too. He's more concerned with... I've seen him talk more shit to me as a citizen than I have the fucking Taliban.
Yeah.
Like, I've not seen him make one aggressive statement anywhere about it. All I've seen him say is, like, it's not my fucking fault. Like, I saw a reporter interviewing him, and this is like the soft media that, like, rubs his belly and tells him what to say and holds his fucking hand. And they even asked him this little question, because how could you not? Like, do you bear any responsibility for this? And he's like, fuck no. No. Like, that's crazy, dude. Like, you wouldn't, even as a politician who was supposed to be a unifier, you don't think you would, like, be like, man, I'm going to at least, kind of act like I take some responsibility since I was in charge when it happened. Because, I mean, like, that's kind of a thing that goes with the job,
Yeah. He's a joke, bro. He hasn't done anything that a U.S. fucking president should do.
Yeah, I mean, just even if you were a complete bullshit artist, just to save face and know how to maintain an image as a politician that's good enough to get to the presidency, you should.
He went back on things he did so many times.
Oh, dude, the very first thing, like, to be honest, bro, he gave the better answer about the vaccine than Trump, because Trump was like, man, I'm going to jam this shit through so fast, because I know how to, change rules and shit from all my casino days or whatever,
Yeah.
Biden looked better saying, well, we need to all know what's in the shit before we take it. And and so that was like I was like, okay, at least he said that. If he's going to be the fucking president, at least I know he's not going to jam the vaccine down my ass. And he fucking just completely flipped. It's been less than a year, dude.
Oh, yeah.
It's crazy. At least Trump was like, it's never going to be mandatory. Because that's what Biden said. So I'm like, well, at least Biden said it's not going to be mandatory, and now it's like he's on there yelling at you, wagging his finger at you, like, I'm frustrated with you, and my patience is wearing thin. Like, are we the fucking Taliban? But that's the new narrative, though. We are the fucking Taliban now.
Yeah. All of them, bro.
Tomorrow is the 20th anniversary of 9/11. I very vividly remember watching all that shit on TV, and I've met people that were there. I've met William Rodriguez, who helped rescue fucking hundreds of people out of there, and all these and I've met firefighters that are now dead because Christine Todd Whitman said the air was safe to breathe, and really their lungs are full of fucking broken glass and all this bullshit and asbestos, And tomorrow is the anniversary of that, and the Taliban has more ammo and guns than we do. Fucking guys I went to high school with are fucking dead or injured or, have post-traumatic stress disorder. For what? So the Taliban could have fucking Humvees? I want a fucking Humvee. Hell, if I could just get the grill and the door frames, I'd build the rest of the shit. What? Anyway, she's yelling at me, dude.